Czerwony dywan jest, tłum oczekujący na przybycie gwiazd w wieczorowych kreacjach jest. Wszystko wskazuje na to, że na Lido rozpoczął się właśnie 73. Festiwal Filmowy w Wenecji. W konkursie kilkanaście premier podpisanych w większości przez reżyserów z najwyższej półki. Widzowie będą mieli okazję zobaczyć m.in. widowisko science fiction Arrival w reżyserii Denisa Villeneuve'a, melodramat Light Between Oceans, w którym główne role zagrali Alicia Vikander i Michael Fassbender, oraz wizjonerski dokument Voyage of Time w reżyserii Terensa Malika. Dla nas, widzów z Polski, najważniejsza jest chyba jednak informacja, że nagrodę za osiągnięcia życia otrzyma stały bywalec Lido Jerzy Skolimowski. Imprezę otworzył w tym roku wyśmienity musical La La Land, w którym główne role zagrali Emma Stone i Ryan Gosling, a reżyserią zajął się twórca Whiplash Damien Chazelle. Zobaczcie fragment konferencji prasowej.
Damien, your first feature was a musical. What it is that makes you so interested and loving of this particular genre?
I think now more than ever we need hope and romance on the screen, and I think that there's something about musicals that just get at something that only movies can do. That idea of movies as a dreamland, movies as the language of our dreams, and movies as a way of expressing a world in which you break into song, that emotions can violate the rules of reality. There's something really simple and beautiful about that, and it's kind of part of what movies are all about, I think. I think there's a reason why the older musicals are timeless, and it has to do with their simplicity. It has to do with not overcutting. It has to do with being very kind of truthful about when people break into song, not trying to force songs in, but allowing the emotions to dictate the songs. So I think, all of us here at this table, like we talked a lot about, okay, how do you justify a musical today? And we found ironically that the way to justify today was actually going back to a lot of those traditions and trying to think, what are today's emotions that can lead to a musical number? And just trying to make it as simple as that no one breaks into song unless it's emotionally justified in some way. But then once you allow yourself that possibility, then you have a responsibility to go all the way. I think that's another thing that hopefully, can work for a modern audience, that the musical as a genre allows you to go all the way in a way that other genres don't. The idea of this movie in terms of LA in it was to build from all the cliches that we make fun of about LA, the traffic, the terrible parties, the celebrity culture, the shallowness, but then try to maybe build from that to an actual love letter, try to see what is beautiful underneath the surface. And there is something very poetic about the city, I think, about a city that's just built by people with these unrealistic dreams, and people who just kind of put it all on the line for that. It doesn't feel like a real place, and for better or for worse. So the movie had to feel a little bit like a dream, yet still a dream that took place in the real world. And that was all about how Linus moved his camera, the color palette he wanted to use, and the time of day we would shoot, which really frustrated the producers, I think, of having to shoot everything between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m., which is difficult when you're doing 6-minute dance numbers, So all of that kind of was part of that process.
Emma, you've worked so much with Ryan in the past. Was it a great thing to do a musical with your old buddy?
Yes, to work with Ryan again, who is my buddy, it's wonderful to get to work with someone that you know and trust and respect so much as an actor and as a human being. So it was great. I knew he could sing and dance, but we had to learn to ballroom dance together. So once you've learned to ballroom dance with somebody, you've learned everything you need to know. If you want to get to know someone, take some ballroom dancing classes with them.
What's the most outstanding thing about Damien Chazelle? Because he's very young, he's very talented. We just saw Whiplash and this film. So if you can tell us about that.
I think that a lot of young people that are doing that would maybe be really, really, holding tough to, especially a movie that is such a vision, he had such a clear vision for it, would be really holding on to all of their ideas and fighting hard for everything. He's easily the most collaborative director, writer that I've ever worked with. And made it feel so comfortable. Like if I ever had an idea, a thought, an argument, an opinion, a constant thing to say, he was so open and so collaborative and malleable, yet he never lost his vision of the film. And that's just rare for anyone of any age that's made a jillion movies. He's somehow able to bridge both of those things, and I think he's truly extraordinary. I'm just kidding. He's garbage.